Hi everyone, I am Noelle with Noelle Rollins Art. Today I'm sharing my top 3 tips for getting others to support you in your goals. So a few of these I have learned the hard way. So let me save you from areas that stressed me out. One of them happened today, which made me want to share this video. So we have a big goal. It is a trip around the world. We homeschool our youngest, and part of the full worldly cultural education we want to give him is getting to visit other places. So this is a big goal for us. We are not, we did not inherit a lot of money. We did not, or any money for that matter. Our average incomes, all of the things, right? We both work hard. We are just a normal family. So to do this above and beyond all of life's normal expenses is a really big freaking deal for us. It's been my lifelong dream to do this, and we're making it happen. So convincing others to support us in this dream. There's a couple tips I want to share that just have made it easier. The first tip is, so you're going to find yourself saying no a lot. And I have a whole video about this, why you should be saying no to almost everything that does not match up with this dream, if it's needed to make this dream happen. In our case, it's very much needed. It's like all hands on deck, every bit of money, everything to make this happen. So there's a lot of things I'm finding myself saying no to. One situation happened today where I had to say no to go do something with people that I care about. It was only going to cost, let's say, $100. Not only, you never say only with $100, but we're not talking a mortgage payment worth of expenses or anything like that. But following my gut, I said, or I was going to say no actually. And instead what I did was I said, okay, how about if we each buy our own tickets, but we kind of, in a sense, do this as like a birthday gift for all of us. So that way there's no more gift giving throughout the year. All of our birthdays are from now until the end of the year, and just make it a really fun experience. And the comment I got back was, I'm sorry, this is so stressful for you. If it's not going to be fun, don't do it. And that just sat really grossly and kind of like just ick, right? And this is someone who I'm very close with. This is someone I care tremendously about, and I know they care about me, who just truthfully does not get how big this is. So my first reaction was to be annoyed, and I did let them know that. My second reaction was, okay, maybe I haven't done a good enough job explaining what this is going to take for me and my family to make this happen. And so if I can just take a moment and properly explain to this person, then maybe they will understand more. And so I did just that. I wrote back and said, that didn't sit with me well. I felt like that was a little bit of a jab and kind of condescending what you wrote. I just, in order to reach this goal that we're working for, which is a lifelong goal of mine, it's a dream come true, it's going to take me probably saying no to everything for the next year. So I'm just going to put that out there. But I don't want you to think that that means I don't care about you. I care about you both. I love you. And I want to, I needed to explain that my no's are not a no to them. And so that was on me. I hadn't properly explained that before. And so once I said that, I want to find ways to spend time with you that is just free or cheap, because I love spending time with you both. But I'm going to end up saying no to these things. Then they got it. So that was something where I could change the outcome a little bit by me just explaining properly. Now, with that said, it kind of leads me to the next one. Don't waste your energy explaining your goal to everyone. Most people don't care. This happened to just be one of my closest, like top 5 people in my world. So it was necessary. Everybody else, my tip is share it if you want to share it, and then surrender and don't care. Don't hold on to the expectation that they are going to be a cheerleader, that they are going to get it, that they are going to give it another thought, even sometimes that they'll remember it. I mean, let's be honest. People are consumed with what their worlds are and what they're going through. And unless it's something that they also kind of share with you, they may not even properly take it all the way in to their thinking and really listen. So my tip is to just not care. Put it out into the world and have zero expectation that anyone's going to support you or care or cheer you on with it. And for you to then make a conscious choice to not waste any of your precious, valuable energy on worrying if they care or not. And also, don't make the mistake that if they don't care, that means they don't care about you. Very rarely will that be the same thing, where they are kind of over you and they just don't really care. Most of the time, they're just consumed with their own stuff. They're cheering you on, but they don't really know what to say. They're not sure. They don't fully get it. Their goals are so different. I mean, with traveling, for instance, I completely understand that some people will look at that and say, what a complete waste of money. You're going to get done with that trip and you will have nothing to show for it. Instead, you could go buy a new car, or you could go buy a truck, or you could, we could do all the things we've ever wanted to do to our house and have all the, a new TV and a new trampoline and a swimming pool and all the things for our home and have this amazing life here. And I get it completely. I just happen to my value priority happens to value experiences more than stuff. And I've talked a lot about I'm over stuff. I'm so sick of stuff. I've inherited way too much stuff. I just can't. But I can, and I want to have experiences, especially taking on the role as a homeschooling parent. I take that responsibility so seriously. And so the time is now, while our kiddo is still young enough, he'll be 11 when we go, that he's not driving yet. He doesn't have all of his own stuff happening, but yet he's old enough to remember this trip. So we're in this really great sweet spot. Having a kid who's already in their 20s, I know how fast time flies. And every part of me feels like now is the time to make this happen. All right, I'm going to double check my third one here. Third tip, consistency on your part. If your dream last month was to, or let's say last year you were selling hair care products and you were all in and you wanted everybody to buy into your dream and buy hair care stuff. The next summer it was, now you're selling makeup and you want everyone to buy into that. And now your dream is to whatever. People may not buy in. You haven't proven to them that you follow through. You haven't proven to them that you are serious about it beyond just a whim. And keep in mind, you're not doing your goal to prove to people. That's not why you're doing it. But as just a consequence, if you are someone who switches gears a lot, it's going to take a little bit before other people actually take you seriously. And don't mistake that with their caring about you. But people just want to feel like your actions align with your words. And then also with that, even in my situation today, if I told these people, no, I can't do this, but then I'm off doing the same thing with other people next week, that's not consistent. So I need to find a way that I have integrity throughout this process of reaching this goal. Again, not for others, but also just for myself. And having certain people's support does help my goal. It just helps me use my energy in a more productive way than worrying about them. It helps me avoid hurting their feelings if they understand. And it may come down to where now they've known we're going to do this. Once we're traveling and we have the house rented out and we have all the things aligned, there may be a time I need someone's help, someone to come over and check on something or something like that. So I don't want to just say, screw everybody, here's our dream, I don't care what anybody thinks. That's kind of, I mean, it's rude, first off. And second off, it's kind of a short-sighted approach. So you can kind of go into your own lane and just fully on focus without the care what other people think. But honor your relationships enough to at least explain, be consistent, and then surrender and not care. You'll be happy that you did. So I would love to hear if you'd add anything else to this list, or if you've seen this in other people where they have not been one of these things and it made you kind of feel a little bit unsure of their thinking process. I mean, and let me just tell you, I am no stranger to people not understanding my way of life. I homeschool. I was a vegetarian for 11 years. I am an artist, which already blows half the people's mind that I know. They don't like, we think in different ways. I like delayed vaccinated my kid because I just, every part of my mommy intuition just said, like, as a newborn, you shouldn't get certain things. So we've slowly done them. That freaks some people out, which I get. Yeah, I just, I've had to just go my own path, running my own business and not depending on what everyone else says. Even now throughout the pandemic, choosing to do what we need to do for our family and our health and honoring that and being really in tune with our needs has been really important. And yeah, now I'm going to regret that I said that about the delayed vaccination because that's not my stance right now in the world. I am very much hoping people step up and meet the needs of others during an active pandemic. So I don't want to make this about that, but I don't want to like put that out there. So we're going to just rewind that to neutral. We'll play us with all of that. So anyways, all right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Kind things in the comments. Let's support each other. Share what works for you when you're going towards a goal. And if you've seen what works or doesn't work with other people going towards a goal, I would love to hear. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.